I'm Adnan Sheikh from Expit. Expit is a Microsoft Gold Certified Partner in Systems Management, a System Center Alliance member, and Microsoft Country Partner of the Year for Kuwait in 2011. Today I will talk about how Expit's newly developed product, the Project Connector, will help integrate project and service management. I will also take you through a demonstration of the product, its features and benefits. Traditionally, project management and service management domains work in different silos within organizations. The project management and service management offices follow different methodologies and lack clear understanding of their corresponding processes. The key concept of managing IT services is the ability to track requirements and changes impacting IT services with minimal risks and full accountability. Without this capability, projects that contain IT elements face delays, miscommunications, and failures. It is imperative for organizations to have a practical solution that bridges this gap between project and service management in order to increase accountability, reduce delays, and improve project success rates. Expit has addressed this gap by linking the IT service desk with Microsoft Project to ensure information flow between them is seamless and effective. Expit's Project Connector will facilitate the exchange for information between project planning software, Microsoft Project Professional 2010, and the Service Desk software, System Center Service Manager 2010 and 2012, without having to duplicate data entry efforts across the two separate applications and with intelligent translation between the two sites. The connector allows project users to convert project tasks into tickets in the Service Manager directly from Project Professional clients. The connector also updates project tasks to reflect ticket status in Service Manager and mark tasks as complete once the tickets are closed. These tickets could either be for change management, release management, or service request. The connector also allows project managers to leverage the knowledge about IT processes directly into their project plans, allowing them to gain information about project status, configuration items, resources available, and the actual time utilized for each task. I will now take you through a demonstration of the product and elaborate on its features and benefits. For the purpose of this demo, I have one server running Service Manager and an instance of Project Professional 2010 running on the Project Manager's desktop. I have also created a partial project plan called DMZ Web Server Deployment to release a web server in the DMZ. We'll open Project 2010 by clicking on DMZ Web Server Deployment file on the desktop. On the top menu, you will see the Service Manager tab. Click on it and click on Connect to Service Manager. Input your credentials and click Connect. Once you click Connect, several fields will populate into the project file. These fields are retrieved from Service Manager using the Project Connector. The new fields are Work Item ID, which is used for providing ID to each task, Task Type, which is used to define the task as generic or System Center Service Manager task, Service Manager Item Type, which includes change request, manual activity, release, review activity, and service request, Actual start and finish for actual time utilization. This is required for accurate estimation of time taken to complete the task. Resource names. This is used to assign resources to a task. You can add a resource by clicking on Get Resources. Similarly for configuration items, click on Get Configuration Items. Approval condition. It can be automatic, percentage, or unanimous. It is required for activities that require management approval. We will now look at the change request template created in the Service Manager by the IT Services team. Go to the Service Manager console and open the change request template. Click on Activities to go through the requirements of the IT Service team. The Project Manager should import them in the project plan. Now let's import the change request task from the Service Manager by clicking on New Change Request. Click on Find to search for the task in the Service Manager. Click on DMZ Web Server Deployment and Create to import the task into the project plan. You will now see a new SCSM task created with an underlying activity to apply web server security policy. Let's assign a resource and a configuration item to this activity. Resources are imported in the System Center Service Manager with the help of an Active Directory connector. Let's see how we can import them into the project plan. Select the appropriate resource. Here you can assign the resources to your task. You may select one or both the resources as required by your task. Moving on to configuration items. Mostly the configuration items are imported from System Center Configuration Manager or Operations Manager or Active Directory to form the Configuration Manager database in System Center Service Manager. We can assign the configuration items from the database to a particular task by importing it into the project plan. Once we have imported the change request activity to the project plan, the project manager should import the task related to the release activity to release the web server into production. In this case, we don't have a task ready. Let's create it manually. Click on the empty field under task name and type release web server into production. Now change the System Center Service Manager item type to release and the task type to System Center Service Manager task. Now add a manual activity under this. Let's call it release web server into TMZ as per security guidelines. Now change the System Center Service Manager type to manual activity and the task type to System Center Service Manager task. Once done, we should assign resources and configuration items to this activity. If the resources are not available in the pool, click on Get Resources to find the appropriate resource. For the purpose of this task, we'll add Security Admin to the resource pool. Similarly, we should assign the appropriate configuration items to the task. For this case, Web Portal Server and Web Portal Application. The project plan is now complete. We will now publish these tasks into the Service Manager. Click on Publish Task. Once the tasks are published, you will notice the work ID is being assigned to each task. These work IDs correspond to the respective tickets created in Service Manager, the change request ticket and the release request ticket. The suffix PT in the work ID denotes that the task was created in Microsoft project. Now let's have a look at the corresponding tickets created in SCSM. If you notice, the status of the change request ticket is in progress. Let's open the ticket and mark the activity as completed in order to change the status of the ticket to completed. Open the activity. Click on Mark as completed to change the status of the ticket to completed. Notice the tick mark beside the activity name denotes completed. Click Apply. Refresh the console. Here the status is completed now. Let's close the release request ticket as well. We'll follow a similar procedure to complete this ticket. Open the ticket, click on Activities, open the activity, click on Mark as completed to change the status to completed. Notice the green tick mark beside the activity name denotes completed. Refresh the page to change the status to completed. Now let's go to Microsoft Project and refresh the tasks. Once we refresh, the task status will automatically be updated to 100% complete. Thank you for your patience through the demonstration. I will now take you through the benefits of the project connector. As you have seen from the demo, With the help of Project Connector, you can integrate your project management office and service desk, leading to time and operational efficiencies. It also helps streamline communications between the two offices, mitigating project delays and risk of failure. It further allows for accurate task information to be captured into your project plans. Thank you for your time and patience today. For more information and downloads, please visit our website at www.expit.com. You may also email us at sales@expit.com.